The Sustainable Development Goals are a sort of continuation from the Millennium Development Goals as they act as a commitment from the world nations and leaders to work together to empower developing countries and improve the quality of life of those living in subpar conditions. They are a set of goals put in place by the United Nations with the help of international leaders, international organizations, and the general public. They have come up with 17 goals that attack the world's biggest issues today. The SDG that I have chosen to present is the number 13, which is to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. The United Nations reports that the greenhouse gas emissions are more than 50% higher compared to 1990. The effects that climate change threatens the livelihood of many people, species, fauna, and flora. The damage to our wildlife and environment can be irreversible if we do not take action. The United Nations goal is to mobilize 100 billion US dollars annually by 2020 to help the needs of developing countries and adapt to climate change and invest in sustainable technology. Part of their goal is also to limit the increase of global temperature to 2 degrees and lower that temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius, which corresponds to the global temperature before industrialization. This SDG is important to me because it's something that is urgent and affects everyone. The people on the front line, who are people living in poverty, are unable to provide a safe environment for their families, unable to earn a living, and they are now exposed to illnesses. It is important to me because the UN is committing to support the vulnerable so they are enhanced quality to live their life in the way that they choose. Climate change also intersects with multiple other SDGs. Focusing on the SDG 13 in particular also means taking a step forward in the fight to end world hunger, ensure healthy lives, ensure access to water, ensure access to affordable energy, conserve and sustainably use our oceans, sustainably manage our forests. And it is also important to me because it holds people accountable for their actions, so me and future generations aren't left living in unimaginable conditions